يلا عطاك واحد يمكن هاي
bank raid.
هيك والله
We're inside a bank in Beirut where there are depositors currently holding it up.
خذوا اعصابكم اعملوا معروف الكل ياخذ اعصابه عدوا المصاري تعالوا عدوا المصاري اللي معه
He has a gun in his hand and a Molotov cocktail.
هاي فرجيكم من اول كل يحكي ما حدا يغلط معه.
Hey, bruh, I have Elden Ring, bro. Yeah, that's what I'm about to play next. But the thing about it is, I forgot to download it over the weekend. So I have to download it when I'm done with stream. And that's what I'm going to download. Because I was trying to download it while I'm streaming. That joint was messing up my joint. And that mug's going to take 2 hours and 30 minutes to download, bro. Ridiculous.
Bank raids like this are happening all over Lebanon, which is currently one of the most catastrophic economic crises in modern history. Years of bad economic policies and sprawling government corruption came crashing down in 2019, leading to mass protests. The Lebanese lira lost nearly 95% of its value, plunging 3/4 of the population below the poverty line.
Hey, what's up, bro? Dang, this your gang right here, bro.
Worse by limiting people to taking out only $400 a month of their own money. But due to widespread corruption, those with political connections have been able to secretly transfer billions of dollars abroad, enraging the public. This has led some depositors to take up arms and demand their money. Since July, more than a dozen people have raided banks and walked away with part of their savings. But they're not acting alone. They're backed by groups calling for a depositors' revolution.
Damn.
Right now, we're about to meet someone who has been holding clandestine meetings with depositors who are desperate to get hold of their money and are considering extreme options.
واللي عم يتحكم بحياتنا واللي سرق المال العام ورجع سرق المال الخاص واللي عم ينكل فينا وما في حل إلا بمواجهة.
Rami Oleg is part of the group of lawyers and unions who've helped to organize the depositor movement. They say it's illegal for banks to implement arbitrary capital controls and that under Lebanese law, depositors have the right to fight back. Ali al-Sahili held up a bank for the first time in October. He could no longer pay for his son's university tuition and accommodation in Ukraine, leaving him homeless in Kyiv. That time, security forces.
Favorite superhero is Batman, bro. My favorite movie of all times is gonna be The Dark Knight. The Dark Knight, bro. Favorite movie, Batman. My favorite superhero, favorite villain, Joker. Everything Batman. Batman all day.
Forces arrested al-Sahili before he was able to receive any money.
And what's your favorite villain?
مجرد واحد حتى العسكري ممنوع يمد ايده. أنا كنت عسكري. اللي بده يمد ايده علي بدي اكسر له ايده واجره.
Have any of you already tried to get your money out of the bank, and what has happened? What have they said to you when you've done that?
ولم نترك أي سبيل إلا سلكناه للمطالبة بالودائع حتى أثناء الحركة اللي عم نعملها والاقتحامات اللي عم بتصير. كنا بموازاة الاقتحامات عم نراجع القضاء.
أنا من زمان جربت إني روح طالب بمصرياتي لأنه أنا حسابي جاري، واجتمعت مع المدير وقلت له أنا بدي مصرياتي، قال لي ما في أعمل لك شيء.
مقدم دعوة قدمت له نوراء قدمت دعوة حتى ببنك ولحد هلا يعني ما تجاوبوا. يعني بدي بيع كليتي.
Your kid.
كلية نعم لحتى أعلم ابني. نعم.
لحظة he sold it already. تعال أقول لك أنت قبض $7,000.
جابت $7,000 من الزلمة بس فقط لكلم العلم ابني. 30 طاعة يعني قبل بنهار من عيد راس السنة فات على العملية انتهينا وخلصين. قابض من الزلمة 7,000 وما حدا عارف. $7,000 هلا بعد له رديت له منهم 3,850 بعد له بدمتي 3,150 وحتى جمعة الماضي عدت تواصلت معه لعود اعطيه الكلية وقفني الاستاذ رامي قال لي طول بالك نحن رح نجرب نشوف شو الطريقة لهالشان.
Have you, before this banking crisis, before everything that's been taking place, had you ever broken the law? Had you ever committed a crime?
No, أبداً.
لا أبداً ولا مرة. أنا معي شهادة حسن السوق من قوى الأمن الداخلي طالع إنه ما علي ولا شيء صغير بلبنان.
And right now, hypothetically, would you be willing to hold up a bank? Yes or no?
أتم الاستعداد لأنه صبرنا خلص 3 سنين. بدنا مصريات.
ما عاد عندنا الا هي الحل.
Is everybody willing to use force? What would you use if you were to hold up a bank?
We strapped up.
بالمولوتوف حنفوت على البنك.
Oh,
حنفوت
Molotov. They get
بسلاح
thrown with the
حقيقي.
fire.
بدنا ناخد ودايعنا.
Yo.
ممنوع يشطبوا الودائع.
They for real with
This is
it.
a Molotov cocktail.
Yes.
You're ready to use this.
نعم.
But are you not afraid of hurting people?
لا 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 نحن مضطرين.
But there may be innocent people who could be injured or even killed.
مش ذنبي، هيدا ذنب أصحاب
It's not my
البنوك.
fault, it's the bank.
هن اللي عم بيحطوا هول الناس بخطر. هن اللي سارقين حاجزين مصاري العالم عم بيحطوا هيدي الناس بخطر، مش ذنبي أنا.
How many of these do you have?
قد ما بدنا فينا نعمل.
Damn.
And you know how to
They
use
ready,
these?
bro.
نتعلم. نحن ما كنا بنستعمل مولوتوف قبل، هلا بدنا
ما
نتعلم.
حبينا هالشغله، اساسا ما حبينا، نحن مجبرين، اجبرونا
Bro,
هم.
they ready.
You're all saying that you're ready to die doing this.
نعم.
مثل ما عم تقول استنفدت جميع الوسائل.
تخاف؟
You could rob a bank
لا.
and get away with it.
كلنا بشر، بطلنا نخاف.
كلكم أسألكم كلكم تخافون؟
لا لا لا.
وصلوا بلدنا بلد زبالة.
If you could rob a bank and get away with it, but a lot of people would go homeless, would you do it? It depends how much it is, bro. I'm gonna keep that shit all the way on it with you. It depends how much money I'm getting away with. If I'm just getting away with 100,000, then no. You know what I mean? But yo, we talking about like 100 million. Yeah, I'm gonna have to do it, man.
خليه ينفض الخوف عنه. هالخوف والرعب اللي عم يحطوه فينا بدنا ننفضه، بدنا نزيلهم من محلهم، يا نحن يا هن، ما عاد فينا نعيش هيك.
A family member of mine, he said a family member of mine is in a similar situation. He needs to pay his sister and mother treatment, and they won't let him deposit his money. And he stormed the bank with the AK. Damn. Hey, bro, with 100 million, hell yeah, living like Jay-Z. That's crazy, bro. Man, I hope your family member gets that money, bro. That's his money at the end of the day. Well, that's good, bro. That's good nobody got hurt. And hopefully he got his money too. And hopefully he was able to do treatment for his mother and his sister.
هذه البنك؟
هيدا
قريب. يعني أنت تعيشين هون والبنك هون، يعني نص دقيقة.
صح.
Sally Hafez went viral for raiding a bank in October. في أي وقت أنت غيرتي بالك؟
لا ما غيرت بالي ابدا. قلت انه لازم اعملها هلا ليه؟ لسبب كثير اساسي، انه بين ما توصل الشرطه بكون انا خلصت. هلا بقفلوا الباب، شوفي لا بيتقفل الباب.
So they just saw Sally approaching and they've just run into the bank. I think employees of the bank have just run in and closed the door because they're obviously afraid of her. يخافوا يعني عبالهم راح تسوي نفس الشيء لو يخافون يشوفوكي
So, bro,
يشوفوني بخافوا يحكوا.
So, bruh, what happened to the people that work at the bank? Where's their money at? You feel me? Are they in a similar situation, or the people at the bank get to keep their money?
معي بخافوا يطلعوا فيي، بخافوا يسمعوا اسمي. كل هيدا ما بيهمني ابدا. انا هلا اذا بدي فوت وعاملين هيك بفوت، بكسر الباب وبفوت. هلا بمرة يوقفوا بوجهي.
Hello.
They don't want that girl.
السلام عليكم.
Close.
هيدي نانسي. كيف صاروا ايديك؟ ليكي. يلا برافو، يلا اخر واحد، برافو سكري.
Hafez went to demand her family's money to help her younger sister. Nancy is 23 and has a 3-year-old daughter. She suffered multiple strokes and can no longer walk. Doctors eventually discovered she had brain cancer.
وصلنا بدنا 20,000 دولار ما معنا. مصرياتنا بالبنك. بلشت أنا هون ساعد أكثر.
Yeah, bro, the people from the banks, because she be robbing the banks and going in there with guns or whatever.
على وزارة الصحة. اقتحمت وزارة الصحة 3 مرات. حكيت مع الوزير كذا مرة. ايش قال؟ انه هو ما عنده عصاية سحرية، هو ما عنده عصاية سحرية، على اساس انا مفكرة حالي رايحة عند ساندريلا. يعني شو انا طالبة منك عصاية سحرية؟ انا اصلا ما عم بطلب منك، انت موظف عنا، انت موظف عنا وعند الشعب اللبناني. حسيت بدي اقتله، حسيت انه لا، مش بس اختي بدها تموت، مش بس اختي بدها تموت وانتم تكونوا عم تتمسخروا وتقولوا ما عنا عصايات سحرية.
How much money were you asking for?
نحن عنا 20,000، طلبنا يعطونا 10، نص المبلغ. ما قبلوا.
At what point did you think, that's it, I'm going to take matters into my own hand?
قبل بيوم بجي لعندها، غيرت لها تيابها وسطحتها، وعطتني وصية. وصتني، قالت لي وصيتي لك أنا إذا متت بتربي لي بنتي، ما بدي بنتي تتربى بميتم يعذبوها، أو رح جيب لك المصاري ورح تسافري ورح تتعالج. بتفيقني 6 الصبح، بتسهى عيني شوي بتفيقني، بتقلي سالي قومي. في بلش في بكي شي؟ قالت لي شفت بمنامي إني عم بمشي، حتروحي تجيبي لي مصاري؟ قلت لها حروح جيب لك مصاري.
Armed with a toy gun and a jerry can filled with water and washing up liquid, Hafiz and a group of supporters headed to the bank, where they quickly stormed inside and locked the doors, recording it all on Facebook Live. So you've said you want your money, you've locked the doors. What happens next?
سكرت الباب، وهون صار في حالة ذعر وصريخ بقلب البنك. دخلت للمدير، قلت له تذكرتني؟ ما ابتسم. تذكرتني؟ وطلعت بعيونه. أنا يلي جيت امبارح وقلت لي ما فيني أعمل لك شيء، أنا اللي جيت واللي قلت لي ما بنقدر نعطيك مصاري، أنا اللي جيت وشرحت لك وضع أختي وحكيتنا باستخفاف، أنا يلي معلمينك سرقوني. اليوم جيت على هيدا البنك اللي سرقني لأجيب حقي من بين عيونكم.
Hafiz got around $14,000 and managed to escape through a broken glass panel in the back. She handed herself in 3 weeks later, but by that time, the banks had dropped all charges. She was released the next day.
Nancy?
Hafiz's family has since used the money to take Nancy to Turkey for urgent treatment after learning that her cancer had spread.
She's a real sister, bro. She wasn't playing no games.
It's around 10 a.m. We've been told to come to this area. We don't know exactly why, but we think that there might be some direct action. From the conversations that have been had, this very well could be a bank raid. Hi, Rami, Hind. Hi, it's Hind.
ايه طلعوا انتوا
ايه؟
طلع USD.
Okay, USD.
طلعوا رح تلاقوا سيارتين بيض. طلعوا قبل ما توصلوا على الاساسين رح تلاقوا سيارتين بيض. اوكي؟
Okay. يلا جايين.
يلا.
Okay. That was Rami. He seemed really on edge. He's been very vague.
Damn.
And at the moment, it just seems like it's a waiting game. So we're just going to hang around where they've told us to wait. Moments later, we were given a final location. And as we approached, we saw a crowd gathered outside a bank.
Hell yeah, bro.
We just
Documentaries are amazing, bro. You learn so much.
The army was there, and we came in, and at the moment it's just chaos. People are negotiating, asking for their money back. And there's Ali, who we met before. He has a gun in
shit,
his
he
hand
really in
and a
there, bro?
Molotov cocktail.
Don't mess with us.
I think that's one of the employees at the bank. He's asking him to close the door. They want to negotiate inside without everybody around them. It's the same people that we met in the meeting who are taking part in what's happening right now. There are people gathering outside. Anything could happen right now.
هاي بتفجر اللي بيموت يموت انا مش مات.
Bro, which is wild. I got that same gun, bro. I got that same gun at my house.
ما تعمل نار. عم أهلك هي. عم نحكي مع المديرة.
This is another example of Lebanese people taking matters into their own hands. They're desperate to get hold of their money back, and they're taking part in extreme action in order.
This girl deserves something, bro. She's in alive. She can die right now. You feel me? And she's over here really in the thick of it, bro. In the fire. Yo, she crazy. I wouldn't do it. Nah, fuck all that.
In order to get that back.
ابني خامس سنة طب خلص بعد عنده هاي السنة مقدم علي دعوة وما عم بيجاوبوا معي مقدم دعوة لهذا القضاء والقضاء ميت نايم لا دونه حياتي أنا صحيت فوق كل ليل كمل هيك الصبح
كم فلوس عندك؟
60,937.
Dang, he needs 60,000.
المدير عطله افتح بس ناديه عطله
يلا عجلوا
Someone just shouted
Yeah, that's a true journalist right there, bro. She deserves
which means that the
Emmy or
Lebanese
something.
Secret Service is here.
And she
It appears
deserves
that they've come to
journalist
some sort of an
award.
agreement because they're counting money, they're putting it in a bag, and they're negotiating how to get it out. Rami, there are people who are very afraid right now. How are you feeling towards them?
I'm sorry about that. Collateral damage. This is what happens. We have these people and their rights, and everything else comes next. And the only people to blame are the bank owners.
The mukhabarat are here, the
That's
secret
fine.
services.
That's fine.
Are you afraid of being arrested?
I'm not afraid of anything. They're not afraid of dying. So what about being arrested? Okay?
والله اني انا بعمل بدي بدي الله طيب
It seems like they're now trying to negotiate how they're going to get the money that they've collected out of the bank. There's gasoline all over the counters. They have, all of them have lighters in their hands as well as the pistol that Ali is holding.
That's crazy.
I still don't know
bro.
how they're going to manage to get out of here. As the hours passed, the threat from the army and special forces stationed outside increased. We had received information they were preparing to storm the bank.
كاينين عم بلهونا من هيدا الشباك.
Bro, this is too much, bro.
يلا من هون يلا من عنا يلا من هون روح لبعيد على ما اروح اشيلها يلا من هون.
It's been nearly 9 hours. Negotiations are still taking place, but we don't seem
That's
to
a
have
real
progressed
journalist still
that
in
much.
that
We're still in the
bitch, bro.
same
She's
situation.
still
What we
there.
do know is that the
She over there
depositors
sweating,
and
look at
Rami
her.
have made specific demands to those that they're communicating with outside. They say that they want to be able to leave this bank freely and safely with the money, and then also put mechanisms in place in order to make sure that they have a fair trial.
Agreed on by keeping the money as they pledged. Their sons will receive the money, Ali and Ibrahim. Okay, and
you had yourself.
they will listen to our testimony and take it from there, and they're not gonna get handcuffed. No handcuffs. Okay, that's it.
شو بدي انا فيه؟ نحن
It's been 16 hours, and the 4 people who've been holding up the bank are going to hand themselves in, but they believe that the money is going to be taken away somewhere else. We're hopefully also going to leave now.
يلا دقيقة مديرة نحن طالعين عضلنا مفتاح في البيت شو بدنا ناخده معنا؟
بس دقيقة
تفضل كلنا معك مين معنا مقدم حضرة مقدم حضرة نايم حضرة كلنا ماشيين يا أمرك
Employees who were held up at the bank insisted they wanted to press charges, so Rami, Ali, Ibrahim and Katrine were held in jail. All 4 went on hunger strike. Family members and activists gathered outside the jail's courthouse demanding their release, including Bassam al-Sheikh Hussein, one of the first depositors to raid a bank. Does it bring back memories being here? What do you feel being here supporting the others who are now inside?
بشعر بالقهر وبالأسى إنه كيف واحد عم يجيب مصرياته وحقه بيجوا هن بيحطوا ايدهم عليه وبيحبسوه بدل ما يحبسوا أصحاب المصارف الحرامية السراقين. هيدي عالم مظلومة.
Hussein walked into his local branch armed with a rifle and petrol canister and threatened to blow up the place. After 10 hours, his family was given $35,000 and he handed himself in.
Bruh, this nigga pulled up in that bitch, bruh. You see how he was, bro? He had a cigarette in one hand AK in another hand, just like, yo, with some flip-flops on, like, yeah, I'm gonna get my money. He had jean shorts on, bro. Yo, that dude's gangster, bro.
Hussein was released 5 days later to a hero's welcome.
Do you think Ali was right to go in with a gun as well, and that everybody else using Molotov cocktails and gasoline?
$1,000, and he handed himself in.
حبسوه بدل ما يحبسوا أصحاب المصارف الحرامية السراقين. هيدي عالم مظلومة.
Hussein walked into his local branch armed with a rifle and petrol canister and threatened to blow up the place.
Flip-flops on, bro. Cigarette.
After 10 hours, his family was given $35,000 and he handed himself in. Hussein was released 5 days later to a hero's welcome.
Do you think Ali was right to go in with a gun as well, and that everybody else using Molotov cocktails and gasoline?
أكيد لازم الواحد ياخذ سلاح وياخذ معه قنابل، ياخذ معه متفجرات على البنك لحتى يطلع مصرياته. ما يروح بفرد بلاستيك بقى. يروح ويوصل للدم معهم. هول جماعة نصابين. حرامية. لازم يتعاقبوا بقى.
What do you think is going to happen to them next?
بإذن الله رح يطلعوا قريبا.
100%؟
100%.
شلون تعرف؟
عشان هن عم ياخذوا حقهم بايدهم، والقانون هيدا في ماده بالقانون انه اذا بتلتجئ للقضاء وما بيجيب لك حقك فيك تاخذ حقك بايدك، والحمد لله هيدي الماده الوحيده اللي عم تساعدنا.
Bank raids are still happening and there doesn't seem to be any solution. If a solution isn't found, what could happen? How far could things go?
هن القضاء والمصارف والدوله هن لازم يلاقوا الحل، بس هن بايدهم يعملوا حل، بس ما بدهم يعطوا الحل. شو ناطرين؟ هيدا 10 اقتحام عشان ما عم يصير في دم. بعدكم معندين انه تاخذوا المصاري للعالم، بعدكم معندين انه تحبسوهم، بعدكم معندين انه راح تقشطوهم مصرياتهم وما راح يطلع من امركم شيء. لا، راح يصير في دم ان شاء الله.
The Lebanese military is preparing for more raids. It released footage of soldiers practicing how to stop a depositors' bank raid, calling it a joint US-British counter-terrorism training exercise. State prosecutors and bank managers are also growing increasingly frustrated, which means those taking part are being held in jail longer. Rami and Ibrahim were let go first, and 8 days after the raid took place, we received word that Ali and Katrine may be on their way out. Hours later, they were finally released.
شلونكم؟
طالعين ابطال. بنتمنى على المصارف اللي لنا فيها حسابات يامنوا لي وديعتي بالتي هي
اليوم حقق شيء تاريخي بمسيرة ثورة المودعين المحقة. اليوم اكتمل تطبيق حق الدفاع المشروع. راسنا مرفوع جدا.
Hey, bro. Stay safe, bro. They'll be in the chat. I appreciate you for stopping by, bro. You already know me, man. I'm back tomorrow. You have a good time at work. Get that bread, man.
عندكم أي ندم؟
لا.
All charges were dropped and the depositors kept their money, but they insist this isn't the end.
علي راح تفوت في البنك مرة ثانية؟ 100%.
وحاقتحمهم لو شو ما كانت، لو بالموت. يعطيكم ألف عافية.
They said even if it costs my life, be for real about this shit. Damn.
بنزل بسيارتي معي البارودة والبنزين.
Panda, boo, what's going on with you? Thank you for chatting. First time in the chat. I appreciate you. Hey, I stream on Tuesdays, Wednesdays, Thursdays, Fridays, and Saturdays. And thank you for coming in. Thank you, Panda. If you can hit your boy with a follow, I greatly appreciate it. We're trying to get affiliated by Friday. We got a couple days left. So if you can please help out with that, with a follow, that'd be great. You feel me? Conversate in the chat as well. And yeah, we're just here having a good time, good energy, good vibes. And yeah, where you from though, Panda? Yo, Panda hit your boy with the follow. What's good? Yeah. in there, man. Thank you. Where you from, though? We was watching documentaries right now. This about bank raids and whatnot. This shit interesting as hell. It's mad dope. But yeah. But how's your day? And shoot, where you from? State, country, wherever. Province.
جبت البارود وقلم البنزين ومشيت فيهم بالشارع قطعت الشارع هلا في
US, what state? Because I'm in Phoenix. I'm in Phoenix, Arizona. What state you in? Yo, this video wild, huh?
ناس كانوا تقريبا على باب البنك وجوا شافوني صاروا يمرقوا هيك من حد على جنب قالوا هيدا بوشي اللي على الباب اجيت كمشت هيك الباب بقوه بوف خبطته بقوه هون البنك كانه انفجار صار جوا ابو كلهم وقفوا مدير البنك مصدوم.
Hey, Georgia in the building was good. Yeah, you my first follower from Georgia. Thank
you. طبعا
you.
اوعى حدا يتحرك خليكم كلكم محلاتكم. على الموظفين فتحت عليهم البنزين على الطاولات كلها وعلى الكاونتر وعلى الارض قالن 20 لتر. رحت عند المدير مشته قلت له تعال نقبر جيب لي المصاري.
شنو كان يقول؟
تكرم عينك خلص روح انت طول بالك اعطيك راح اعطيك. روح نبر اعطيني ركض فتح الخزنه عد $400 عم يعطيني اياه اللي هو $400 انا هون جنات.
That moment I lost my mind.
نار انت
Are you stupid?
$400 بدل 210,000 مثل ما الله خلقك هلا جابوا اخر مره 35,000.
Did you ever think that this was how it was going to end?
بس خلص اخذ قرار ورايح فيه على الاخر ما عارف حالي بدي ولع بدي اقتل بده يصير في دم ما كنت عارف هالشيء مش مخطط بعدين شو بده يصير خلص بدي مصاري وشي ما يصير بعدين.
منو المسؤول بهذا الوضع؟
Yeah, bro, I was reacting to some music earlier, bro.
المسؤولية بداية هي
You do music or something?
الدولة كلياتها السياسيين كلياتها.
Are you a girl?
المصارف والدولة
You a dude?
هن اللي وصلونا
Because yo, these